Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna teach you to make more bracelet, and this time we're just gonna use beads mainly. It's from all those previous crystal that I have shown you. You can click the link here, which brings you to the day when I went shopping and bought all these crystals. For today, we are going to make this bracelet. There are three of them. This one and this one, they are the same, and this one is different, but they are all string in a similar way. So let's begin. Um, this time I'm gonna be using these three bags and these two bags. So altogether I have two colors, and I'll be using this sort of bangles. There are actually four rounds of them, and they start at one end and they go round and round and round for 4 times. So I'll be stringing this up, and basically this one is round beads, this one it's edged ones. I will be doing alternate colors. So before I start, I have to take one end of the wire and I have to bend it to make a small little hoop so that the beads wouldn't be coming out. Something like this. So after you have done this end, you can start stringing by using the other end, which is this end. And I'm going to start with the small first. I have filled up this much, almost like 1.5 rounds. This is the end. The advantages about using this sort of bangles is that you can always cut the length however long you want. So let's say if you only want to do 2 rounds, so by the time it goes round to here, you can actually cut off the wire and end it using the same way that you started. While I'm finishing off the second bag, let me tell you how I got interested into beading. My mom is a very creative person, so when I was young, she used beads to do craft a lot, and she also liked to help me with my artwork in school. There were several times that our artwork won the first prizes in school. She likes to do jewelry herself, so besides making jewelry, she also likes to use beads and make them into animals, objects, anything you can think of. So basically that's how I got interested into beading, because she encourages me to make my own jewelries. And now I'm using the final bag. It's almost to the end already. I actually have my own crafting site on Facebook. It's a page. I'm going to put a link right down at the bottom on this video so that you can go in and check. I don't just do beadings and jewelries. There are also my drawings, my tessellation, any kind of thing, folding papers, origami is something that I do too. Feel free, and I welcome you. I would really love it if you would go there and look at all my photos of my work, because I have put in a lot of work into that. So I'm gonna finish up the last part of this bracelet. This is the end. You can see that there's still quite a bit of wire left. I'm going to cut it off. And this kind of wire is actually really easy to cut off. And same as before, I just bend them and make it into a loop. Always remember to push the bead all the way to the back so that you won't leave any gaps in between. And now I have actually finished this whole entire thing. It has 4 rounds like I told you, and this is how it looks like. I'm planning to do a second bracelet, and this time I'll be using the stretchable string. It will be better if you use transparent on the white one because you're using a white bead. And sometimes the problem is that the color may show on the beads itself. So I'm gonna start stringing them out. So right now I have stringed out the entire length that I need, and I would have some beads here, and at the end of this part I'm gonna cut around here. I'll tie several knots together to make sure that they are secure enough. One on top of the other and go underneath through the hole and up. And you just do it several times to make sure that it's tight. There's a little trick that I want to show you, because now you see the knot is here. Sometimes you wouldn't want to show it. For those of you who are perfectionists, I put the string through. So now I've already put through one of the holes, and what I do is that I pull it, and then the knot is here. What I do is I try to gently pull the knots into the beads, into the hole of the beads, and this is what happened. The knot is already inside, so that way you will not show your knots on the outside. You cut away the piece of string here and on this part, and this is an excellent way of hiding your knots. This is how it will look like. So after I've made the first one, I decide to make another bracelet to complement this one. And I thought that the best way to complement another bracelet would be making the exact same one. So I'm gonna start making now, and I'll show you the end product. So I'm done with 2 of them. For this bracelet, the main color will be blue and white. So this is what the pattern is gonna look like. Big one, blue, a smaller white, blue, a big one. So it's gonna repeat all the way through. And this is the blue, this is the smaller white, and this is the bigger white. I'm gonna string them. I'm currently halfway through, and this is how it looks like. And then you measure your wrist and you cut the length. So after tying 4 knots, this is the bracelet that I've made.